Welcome to Joburgtv. My name is Jenny Tlangabeza. Today we are with Jemito Julius Khoza. We'll be spending 5 minutes with him. We'll get to know more about his music career and also his latest single and his EP. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm okay. So can you please tell me more about your name, Fewture Genesis? How did the name come about?
Well, the Fewture Genesis name, I think for me it was just the uniqueness that always people have told me that I was when I met people, and for me I think it just made sense. The Genesis was just simply basic, meaning the beginning, and the future was a combination of two words: a chosen, which is the few, and the cha, meaning tomorrow. It was basically that.
Alright, so you released a mixtape titled Things Fell Apart, right?
Yeah.
Can you please tell me more about that? Because I heard that it's more about xenophobic relationships and all of that.
Yeah, with the mixtape Things Fell Apart, for me I think it was a journey that I had to go through. It included the xenophobic attacks that had happened, I think, at that point, but it was also a healing process for me because of the loss of my mother when I was a kid. I needed to deal with that, and you could hear that in the songs. But apart from that, it was just simply me trying to kind of express the feelings of the conditions that I was in at that specific moment. It was that.
Tell me, what inspires your music? Is it the things you go through on a daily basis, or you just write out of creativity, just things that come out of your mind? And
I get to communicate or engage with a lot of people, I think, on my daily basis, and some of the stories are inspired by what they go through. Some of them, they are similar with what I go through almost every day, so I get to kind of pull back from all of those things and write. I think that helps me a lot.
all right, so you took a break for 4 years.
Yeah.
What was happening during that period, and what made you take the 4 years break?
Well, I think the 4 years break was actually very important for me. Yeah. I felt I was kind of lost in the whole music. When I actually took the 4 years break, we were actually in Joburg because I was part of the crew that Raf from ATM was, and I think at some point their lifestyle was kind of crowding for me. I'm an introvert, so that was too much for me to kind of be in, so I needed to kind of walk away from that and still feel whether music was that important for me to be able to do it. And in the process I kind of realized I didn't want to be in the mist, but I still loved doing music, and it kind of helped.
It did help.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. So you have a different sound from Lama Sound La Wonke. You were an hip hop artist before. I think you still are, right?
Yeah, I am.
So your sound is tropical tribal sound.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that. I'm sure I'm not the only one who doesn't know what kind of sound that is.
I'm a Mozambican based or born. So my nature basically has these tropical sounds into it. As much as I had gone into hip-hop, I think my first love has always been singing. And most of the singing you could only get that when you do tribal. Well, there's a lot of tribal, and the whole tribal thing comes from, I just wanted to kind of do an African sound that will kind of fit into the space that a lot of people are actually running away from. I think we are so good right now in the music industry with becoming copycats, and for me I didn't want to fit in. I always wanted to do what I wanted to do. I needed people to listen to what I wanted to say, not what everybody else was saying in the circle. And I think that's how it all came from. My mixture is because like I had said that I was actually from Mozambique. I also grew up in South Africa my whole life, or my entire life I've been here, so I got to be a child of two spaces, and that kind of helps me to kind of go back to Mozambique in terms of languages and sound, and I would still write it from a perspective of a South African child. I think that's what it means for me.
Okay,
yeah.
So it is that time, right? Okay. It's the time we've all been waiting for. Ne?
Okay.
Freestyle.
Mbambe ngesandla lomntwana umtshelo uyamthanda. Mbambe ngesandla lomntwana umtshelo uyamthanda. Hayu imbali, hayu imbali. Inyosi malaphi yothola ushukela. Yosima lapi yotolu shugela Bati wamuhle Mntwana bantu Bati wamuhle ngane yabantu. I think this sort of.
Oh wow, that's absolutely amazing. That is nice. You have a great voice. So can you please tell us where can we get your music currently?
When you check on YouTube, there's a couple of my videos there. Audio Mac, you could get Slicker on Live, you could get SoundCloud, you could get, well, we're still trying to get things done with Spotify and these other channels, but I'm actually everywhere. When you Google Fewture Genesis, you could actually just get my music there.
Right, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, guys, Nizbonele, we were chilling with Julia Sikoza, known as Fewture Genesis. So do stream his music. His new EP is out, Kanas Apat Kasa Apandonada Rada. So do the most. And from me and him, goodbye. Please wave. Wave.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wamuhle lo mntwana abantu waphuma kwakhala abantu nezinkomo zikababa zingaphela kusala abantu ngifunge ngesibaya sikababa kuyeshona abantu ngimshaye ngeJordan umsenko ngane yabantu. I take you to Paris and France, sharing the same set of pants. Casamiento damana Pramira no Praia Bilen. Wengane yabantu umuhle ngempela ngikhona ukuzibamba mntwana abantu ungishaya ngaphakathi ngane yabantu uma unkome kukhala abantu ngibonisa ubaba noma nabantwana